Also have a great evening. If you're looking for some great food, head on over to the Italian Fisherman.
That's right, Joe. I walked over here and John said, Chastity, this is a fun dish this morning.
Yes, it is. It is. It's a great dish that can go many directions. The key, as I was saying earlier, is that we're making a sauce base, and you can pick any protein you want. We've got some turkey here, but you could have ham. You got whatever you got left over you want to put in there, beef, chicken. But it really comes together. It's a great casserole dish. It can be prepared ahead of time, refrigerated, even frozen. So it's something that could really help with the leftovers at Christmas time.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's a good idea, John. Of course, John is with the Italian Fisherman. And correct me if I'm wrong, John. I walked over here and I said, I think I smell garlic.
How can you make a good recipe without garlic?
Exactly.
Huh?
I know you use garlic.
And butter.
And butter in almost every single one of your recipes.
Yep.
So I know we have a lot of mushrooms in the pan. What's going on here?
Yes, ma'am. We went ahead and melted some butter. Then we went ahead and sauteed some garlic. We're adding a cremini mushroom, which is the one that has a brown skin, little earthy tasting, a little bit more substance to it than your white buttons. You can use any mushroom you want, but I like this because there is, the dark meat as well as white meat we're going to be putting in there, and I think it just gives a little bit more character to the whole dish with flavor components.
Of course, John, the Italian Fisherman, known for your seafood dishes. You're showing off a little bit this morning, showing your other skills. But, of course, you guys have a ton of different things on your menu.
We do. We probably have Mobile's most expansive menu in a sense. We've got a full line of steaks and prepared as well as you'll taste them any place and less expensive than the competition, honestly. Have great seafood dishes. A lot of the old recipes go back to Constantine's and Wichman's All Seasons. And then we also added the element of the Italian that I love, and enough that we got the Nappy Award last year for the best Italian. So
hey, those Nappy Awards are coveted awards.
Well, because it's the reader and the people that ate it, that, that's
Absolutely.
what we like.
Yeah. All right, well, John and I have done enough talking. Coming up in the next cooking segment, Joe gets to do the hard work and start mixing some stuff together. See, we leave all the hard stuff for Joe to do.
Yeah, well, he's a big guy. He can handle it.
We can just talk.
And he'll like it, too, because there's some cheeses, and he's from Wisconsin.
Oh, you know he loves those cheese.
Welcome back into our Studio 10 kitchen set with Chef John from the Italian Fisherman, and busy night for you tonight at the restaurant.
Yeah, we're fortunate. The Saraland Public School teachers, a group of those, are coming in tonight, and we're just so happy to be able to serve our teaching profession. My daughter's a teacher, so I'm glad, not at that school, but I respect how hard they work to give our kids some guidance.
No kidding. And throughout the holiday season here, if folks want to stop by the Italian Fisherman, they simply need to just call and make some reservations?
Yeah, we're actually starting next week on the 16th and the 23rd and the 30th. We'll be open on Tuesdays, which we're normally not. So it gives you an extra day, because we will be closed Thursday, Christmas Eve, and Christmas Day, but back open on Friday and Saturday.
Sounds good. So plenty of chances for you to get out and enjoy some fantastic food, one of which we're making today. This is something you could make at home as well. It's chicken tetrazzini. And tell the folks what you've done so far.
We've worked up from the butter and the garlic, and then we've put in the mushrooms, the cremini mushrooms, sauteed them well. I put in some semi-sweet, in this case I used the Riesling wine, and then we've added some ricotta cheese and got all that blending good. And I'm going to now add some bacon, and I'm going to add some fresh sweet peas, and I'm going to add some Parmesan cheese and Jarlsberg cheese, which is a semi-soft cheese. And I choose Jarlsberg because, again, it complements the cremini mushrooms, and it's got a earthy taste. It's just really, a nutty taste. And you could use another cheese if you want, but it needs to be semi-soft so it'll melt.
So just to be clear, though, you have 3 different types of cheese.
Yeah, the ricotta is just, again, that's the Italian style. This here is from... this here is from Norway, excuse me. And then Parmesan, again, is basically an Italian-style cheese.
Can we make the name of the dish longer and call it chicken turkey three cheese tetrazzini? See, it's so difficult to say.
A la mushroom, yeah.
A la mushroom. There we go. All right, we got to change that graphic on the screen right now. Fancy it up. All right, so we've done this process. Now, how long does it take for the sauce to thicken and know when it's time to start adding the other stuff?
Basically, because we did add a little flour to get to start the thickening process before I added the wine. The whole preparation for this dish can be 25 to 30 minutes. You don't want to rush. You don't want to overcook the garlic and burn that, but you want to bring the other stuff up sort of slowly and give this a chance to melt, because we'll be cooking it in a 350-degree oven for about 20 minutes to finish the whole thing, come up with the casserole.
Sure, sounds good.
But yeah, it's about 25-30 minutes total preparation time.
All right. Well, remember, if you're looking for a place to go out to eat during this holiday season, keep the Italian Fisherman in mind. We're going to let you keep working on this throughout the show, and when we come back, we will finish this thing up. Looks so good. I like that it is chicken, turkey, 3-cheese, tetrazzini a la mushroom, Chess.
Finishing up our pasta dish with John. He's the chef at the Italian Fisherman this morning. And the recipe that we're doing, you said, would be great for leftovers, especially with all the Christmas activities coming up. You could make this pasta dish with any protein, you said.
Yes, ma'am. It could be the ham, turkey, chicken, beef. We add a chicken stock here to loosen it up as part of the recipe. If you're going to do something perhaps with beef, maybe use a beef stock.
Okay.
Just to be consistent. Now we're going to take this pasta, which we cooked al dente, a little bit less than al dente. In other words, not quite cooked all the way through because it's going to have heat in the oven. We're going to be cooking this whole assembly.
So it's kind of like a casserole.
Yeah, absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. And you know, you can do it ahead of time, refrigerate it, something.
The quickest way. So you could do it like this and then put it in the refrigerator, and then right before you serve it, you said put it in the oven for about 20 minutes?
Yeah, 350, 20 minutes. Yep. And this is enough to serve probably 5 people or so.
And it smells wonderful, John.
And then we're going to put some panko breadcrumbs on top. And you're cooking, I say it's 20 minutes because everything's already cooked. It's just sort of bring the flavors together, and when you have a nice, golden color on top from the pankos, which around 20 minutes will do it.
That just gives a little crisp to it.
Yeah. And you can put some on the casserole, and you can put some on your countertop.
Hey, it helps with everything, right? And John, you guys have a lot going on at the Italian Fisherman. People looking for somewhere to go, maybe on a date night in this holiday season. You guys have a ton of stuff on your menu.
Yes, ma'am, and not to compete with this great cause, because we love pets too. On the 20th, Saturday the 20th, Bobby Oler is going to come back and entertain. He's a great musician. He's backed Tony Bennett and Gladys Knight and people like that in New Orleans. He's a one-man show that is going to do a lot of Christmas songs. Yeah. No entertainment fee. Just come and have a great holiday memory.
Yeah.
Good food and good entertainment from Bobby Oler.
Well, that sounds great. That's on the 20th at the Italian Fisherman. You can come hear some great music, have some great food. Of course, they're known for their seafood, but they have plenty of other stuff, such as chicken dishes and steak dishes on their menu as well. John, as always, it smells wonderful in the kitchen. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to everybody.